So at this point in my life, I have been meditating every single day for a year now, without skipping a single morning, and it changed my life. It truly did. Before I tell you how meditation changed me, I wanted to share the story of why I even started. Because honestly, meditation was never something I thought I would do. My mom wasn't always spiritual. She actually started from zero, and over the years, she became 100% devoted to it. I grew up watching this whole transformation she went through, but for me, spirituality started even earlier. I was 14 years old when I picked up my very first book about manifestation. At that age, I already had these big dreams. I wanted a lot of money, I wanted healthy relationships, I wanted friendships, healthy friendships, and I wanted good health, and I wanted like the dream body. I wanted everything. But the truth is, I had no idea who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be, and I only knew what I wanted to have. And my emotions, they were strong for me from the very beginning. I always was the one crying in the family. I always was the one with a lot of tears, a lot of emotions. Everyone made fun of me for being so emotional, but I couldn't help it. One day I would be heartbroken, and the next day I would be completely in love again. One day I was anxious, terrified, didn't have enough money, and the next day I felt like the richest person alive, with the richest mindset ever. It was always like this, a roller coaster, highs and lows, up and downs, and honestly, I couldn't live that way anymore. Deep inside, what I craved wasn't the money or the love, it was balance. A life without constant push and pull, a life where I could just feel myself deeply, a life where I could relax, a life in harmony. Fast forward to just a year ago, on the outside, everything looked perfect. I was working as a programmer for 4 years already. I was making good money. I was studying for my master's degree at the same time. I had a stable material kind of boyfriend. He had literally built his own house with his own hands. And every day he asked me if I wanted to move in with him. We traveled a lot. And if you had seen me from the outside, you would have thought I had it all together. But inside, I was drained, I was insecure, and I was constantly searching for someone to save me. And here's the truth. I had actually tried meditation before. Every time I came back to it, it helped me so much. But it was always an on and off relationship with meditation. Wherever life got busy, I would stop. And then I would fall back into the same cycles. But from this one day on, I looked at myself and said, I know that only meditation can help me, can save me, always. That decision changed everything for me. So one night, in the middle of the storm, I sat down, I closed my eyes, and instead of running away from myself, I whispered, please let me feel safe in my body again. That was the true beginning, and from that night, I made meditation a non-negotiable for me. Every single day. Yeah, at first it felt fake. My mind was racing, my body was restless, and I thought I was doing it wrong or I was doing not enough meditation. But slowly, with time, something shifted. The silence I was so afraid of started to feel safe. It wasn't empty anymore. It was full of answers. Everything just aligned. Meditation didn't take away my pain overnight, but it gave me the strength to face it. It gave me the space to finally hear myself. And honestly, if every person carries their own soul, then meditation is the way back to it. It's not becoming someone new, It's about remembering who you already are inside of yourself. Since then, meditation has transformed me in so many ways, and I want to share 4 of them with you today. The first one is it opened up my heart. Before I used to push people away. I thought everyone judged me the way I judged myself, and so I hid. Even when I craved closeness, I would reject people before they could reject me. Meditation softened me. It showed me my fear wasn't true. It was just an old story I was telling myself. And once I let go of it, I started connecting from love, not from fear. The second transformation I had, it shifted my perspective. I used to think life was against me, that heartbreak, failures, delays were punishments. But meditation showed me nothing happens to me but for me. Every ending was a redirection. Every heartbreak was space for something better, and better always comes. And now, even when something doesn't work out, I trust it's part of my path. The third transformation, it humbled me. Before I was ruled by ego, thought success, beauty, achievements would finally make me feel worthy. But none of it ever lasted. Meditation showed me that real strength comes from presence, not pride, from awareness and not achievements. And the last one, it gave me unconditional love, the kind I was always chasing in others, in my relationships. Because when you learn to sit with yourself, to accept your silence, your tears, your joy, you realize you are already whole. And from that place, relationships becomes deeper, life becomes lighter, and everything starts flowing in. But here's the part nobody tells you. Meditation isn't about feeling blissful all the time. It's not about escaping. It's about being able to sit with what is. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when you want to run, that's where the real healing begins. Some mornings I woke up anxious, feeling like my nervous system was on fire. And instead of distracting myself, I sat, I breathed, and slowly my body learned I'm safe, even here. That's what healed me. Not the perfect practice, but the daily choice to stay with myself and with time. Meditation didn't help me survive. It gave me a glow up. Not the surface kind, but the kind where you radiate something you can't fake. The calm, elegant, aligned version of me was born out of these quiet mornings. Meditation shaped not just my mind, but my routines, my discipline, my whole lifestyle. It gave me elegance without effort, discipline without burnout, and a soft glow that comes from within. I started waking up earlier, making my matcha ritual, moving my body. I started to enjoy my workouts. I started to enjoy making food for myself. And all of it felt aligned, not forced, because it was coming from balance and not pressure. And now I see the same patterns in everything, with money, with relationships, with health. When I was desperate, clinging, controlling, nothing flowed. When I found balance inside, everything started coming to me. So if you're listening to this right now and you feel lost, anxious, and empty, please don't wait until you break to finally sit with yourself. Close your eyes today, take on deep breath, and just whisper, I'm here with you. It might feel small, but it's the beginning of everything. And if this video touched you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because sometimes one reminder that you are not alone can change their lives. You are never alone. Your soul is always with you. All you have to do is turn inward, not away. And before I say goodbye, remember, you are already carrying the glow you're searching for. It's only one meditation away. It's your turn. Bye.